I feel like I am on a rampage. I had a cold shower. I did a 5 kilometer run. I'm now drinking my coffee and I have a banger video right here because this client, this particular client who is my homie, why is this shit lagging, bro? What the fuck? So this guy who is my homie right now paid me 21.1k and I will teach you exactly how to do the same. So this is my client. He here, as you can see, paid me 92,000. Bro, this is just a trash. Like, what the fuck is this Myro board doing? Bro, what the fuck is this? Oh my days. Okay, so this guy paid me 92,150.39 RON, which equals to, if you put it into the calculator, 21,189.38 dollars. So this is the exact amount I got from this one particular client. And today I'm going to teach you exactly how to replicate it, boys and girls, because look, there is 7 simple steps that you need to take. And I broke this down into 2 parts. Like there is acquisition problem and the retention problem right here. And if you solve this, I'm going to bet my entire life that you're going to make money. Because if you don't, like if you literally watch this video, you can't make money with this. What I'm going to do is ask you to DM me on IG your PayPal, and literally coffee is going to be on me next week, okay? Because this is just a banger video, a banger information. So why don't we just get into it, guys, okay? So this is the part, acquisition. We have to start with that because you either, if you don't get $21,000 from your clients, either you don't have any clients or you can't retain your clients. So let's start with the acquisition. And maybe you guys have already heard about these things, but I'm going to emphasize some points. I haven't seen anyone talk about this in online space, okay? So first things first, what is this? Well, traffic. Bang. You haven't heard about it. Oh my God. Well, of course, you need to get traffic, either inbound or outbound. Somehow you need to get someone interested in you, in your product, in your knowledge. This is very easy, but still, a lot of people mess it up. Like, if you understand this, how is that you're not getting, clients from DMing people? And that's where we go to the next step. Because look, guys, think about it. There is this problem. What the fuck do I mean by that, of course? So it's like, you understand, guys, that problem equals solution, of course. And how you make money is that you solve problems, because that's exactly how to do it. Like, money is made when value is created when pain is alleviated when problems are solved. So we understand that if we want to make money, we need to solve a problem. So if you would truly understand these 2 things, guys, the traffic and a problem, these 2 things, you could make as much money as you would want. Because look, even if you're doing YouTube, even if you're doing DMing people on IG, whatever you're doing, the traffic is the same. People have a problem. And if you specifically tell them how can you solve the problem, either in a DM, so they book a call, or on YouTube, so they watch your video, and then if they decide that you're a good person, they will book a call, is the completely the same. The only thing you have to understand, really grasp, is every single problem, every single person faces a problem. Because look, this guy who I'm talking about, he has 700k subscribers and 1 million plus on TikTok, and on IG, I don't know how much, but also he has a second YouTube channel with 300k subs. So it's like, guys, this is a big dog. This is a big client. So how is that I can come in and get, $21,000 from him? But easy, because I understood that he has a problem and I can align my DM, my video, or it was a DM, I can align my DM with the problem he faces. So, guys, please, like, I can guess that you have already wanted to click out of this video like 2 times already, because, oh my God, traffic, I already heard about it. And problem, oh my God, I heard about it. But guys, if you truly understand this concept of problem, you won't have a problem of making money, because people have a problem. And if you just think about it, oh my God, I want to DM this person to, just to get some money, to get some clients. But of course, no one fucking responds, guys. Think about it. This person definitely has a problem somewhere. Okay, what I am going to do is try to figure out where, and just DM him about this problem. Like, hey, I've seen you have this problem. Can I solve it for you? Of course, there are nuances when it comes to this, because it's not so easy. But the principle is this: people are going to respond to you when you definitely care about their goals. People can feel it when you DM someone with this. People feel it when you DM with different, ideas in your head. So if you DM someone, oh my God, I want to get a client, or oh my God, this person has a problem. Let me see whether he wants my help to solve this problem. People are going to respond to you. Just you have to grasp this idea that people have problems of whatever, however big their fan page, however big their pages are, doesn't matter. I did talk a lot about this, but this is the most important thing, guys. Please understand this, okay? And if you understand this, you're going to literally, what I want to say is that if you really understand this, you're going to be thanking me. Like, yeah, Robert, you were right. If you understand traffic and problem, you're never going to have money problems. Okay? So let's go to the first step. Well, if you have a traffic, then you need conversion. Like, you need to convert these people. And that's when we come to sales calls. Or you can do it in the DMs, but that's really hard. Like, people who tell you like just convert in the DMs, that's not so easy, okay? So that's why we need sales calls, okay? Question becomes like exactly how to convert in a sales call, and that's what I'm going to talk to you in these two different places. Firstly, alignment. This is what we need first. Now, what do I mean by alignment? Well, just let's draw down. This person who came to you, or you came to this person has a big problem. Let's just put a big P. This person has a big problem, and you come here, you're this type of person. I don't know why it's logging, and you have this solution, and that's pretty cool and everything is fine. But if there is no alignment in between those two things, people are never going to buy from you. Think about it. Right now, let's say you have a problem of client acquisition. Let's say that's your problem. And I would pitch you how to do perfectly your sales calls. Would you fucking care about it? Well, of course not, because the problem and the solution is out of alignment. That's why when you go to a sales call, the best thing to do is ask so many questions to understand the other person's feeling, other person's state, where they are at, how do they feel, what do they know, blah, blah, blah. Because then you can literally align your solution with their problem, even though that's exactly not, let's say you're not the expert about, let's say you're an expert in YouTube, like you're an expert at YouTube, and someone has a problem of a community retention problem, then you can be like, of course, bro, blah, blah, blah. This is how you're going to solve it with YouTube. But you align the problem with your solution. It's not like, yeah, you have a community retention problem. Let's just get more people into that community. Like, no one's going to buy from you. What you need to do is take this problem, community retention. What is the solution? So we are going to use these kinds of YouTube videos that we can place into your community, so people are going to have more value continuously. And what that is going to allow you to do is, lower the retention span or the churn rate, the churn rate, which is going to allow you to make more money on the back end, increasing the lifetime value of your customers, meaning that you will have more money with literally less input. Okay? Does that make sense? And when you say this to the customer, to the prospect on the sales call, they're going to be like, Robert, where's the link to buy? I need your solution. And that's what it is. Now, if you have alignment, meaning that you aligned the problem this person has with your solution, your next step is going to be conviction. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, firstly, if you understood that this person has a problem right here, and you convince him to get on a sales call with you, you build an alignment that his problem is going to be perfectly solved by your solution. The only thing that remains is conviction. If the other person has this problem and knows that your solution is going to solve that problem, the only reason they wouldn't be buying from you is because they don't trust you. So what you need is conviction. Don't talk like, today, of course, Mr. Prospect, so we are going to put an organic VSL into your brand, or not, maybe not an organic VSL, but this. So it's like, no, be full with conviction. Yeah. So, Mr. Prospect, look, if you want to increase the retention and also the, how do you say this, the conversions of how many people get into your community, you need an organic VSL, because an organic VSL allows you to sell to your people without being salesy. And it's going to allow you to get people on a mental state that is going to make them stay more in the community. And they're going to be like, Robert, your solution is perfect for me, for my problem, and I do believe that you can do it for me. Bang. Done. You have alignment, you have conviction. There is no other reason people wouldn't buy from you. It's all about understanding their problem, aligning the solution with them, and being full with conviction that they are going to, that you can solve their problem. So if you have full with conviction, you're full of conviction, these people are going to buy from you. Of course, objections can come up, and maybe or likely they are going to come up, but it's going to be more about a logistical objection rather than an objection about, no, Robert, I just want to think about it. No, that's just a smoke screen. You can then ask like, like what exactly you want to talk about? Is it about the finances? Yeah, and you know that it's a logistical problem. It's not an objection. But this is not a sales course. This is not a sales mastery. Guys, you have to understand that if you do these two things, your conversion rate on the sales calls, so your close rate is going to go up significantly. Okay? So that's that. Now, let's say you have your client, oh my God, and it's like they paid you $1,000 as the start. Like maybe that's the exact money. Or if you're in a coaching or anything like that, maybe 2,000, 3,000, blah, blah, blah. But you want to retain your people. Like you want to make as much money as possible, just like here, $21,000. Like how can you do that? Well, guys, it's pretty simple, okay? Just listen to this. Guys, be a fucking expert, okay? That's all. Anything else, done. I don't have to talk about this anymore, okay? Be a fucking expert. If you're an expert at what you're doing, it's not that people want to stop working with you. People want more because you're an expert. You're leading them from point A to point B. You're facilitating a transformation in the other person's life. That's all. Understand this, okay? If you really understand this, people are going to trust you. People want more from you, and it's like even if you solve their problem, so it's like a new problem doesn't exist, they are still willing to pay for you if there's another problem coming up because they know you're a fucking expert. Okay, that's all. The question becomes, Robert, how can I become an expert? Oh my days. Well, take action. Oh my days. Do I really have to say this? Like, if this is, not coming from your mind, like, because you're thinking about it, then I don't know what to say, okay? So, how can you make $21,000 easily as an overview? Get traffic. Simple. Inbound, outbound. Understand that they have a problem. And because they have a problem, they are willing to speak with you if you show them how you can solve their problem. If you send an email, if you send a DM, and if you show that, hey, I can solve your problem, this is exactly how, they are going to come to a sales call with you, okay? Then, hop on that sales call, build alignment, understand their problem, ask questions, then align your solution with their problem. Even though, let's say you're not an expert at that specific thing, like let's say they're talking about, community churn rate. Show how your specific solution, which you're an expert in already, let's say YouTube, can help them increase the churn rate. And if you align with their problem, your solution, there is nothing else why they wouldn't buy besides conviction. They don't really trust you. That's all. But when you have did that, it's gone. They are already trusting you. Next time, how do you retain these people? Just be a fucking expert. Like, be good at what you're talking about. And then, how can you be an expert? Take action. That's all, guys. If you want my help in order to help you, get more clients, be better at sales calls, be an expert, there's a link down below where you can book a call and I can help you out with all of these things, okay? So, that's all. Yippee yappy. See you next time.